Ben stood quietly by Vin's hospital bed, watching as the morning light filtered through the blinds. Vin blinked awake, his voice still rough from sleep. "Daddy Ben, thank you." Ben smiled softly. "For what? You just got up." Vin looked down at the blanket covering him, fidgeting a little. "For letting me heal for my messed up past, except maybe for letting John in my room." Ben chuckled, shaking his head as he reached for the wipes and powder on the tray. "He's your little 20-year-old brother, kiddo. He's allowed to visit." Vin smiled shyly. "Still feels weird sometimes." Ben lowered the rail on the bed and spoke gently. "I know, but he cares about you. Now let's get that diaper changed and start your day right, okay?" Vin nodded, the tension fading from his face as Ben went about his morning care routine. Steady, calm, and full of quiet love. Back at the house, John popped his head into Vin's room with his usual grin. "Our first year with you, Vin," he said brightly. "So, Mom wanted me to tell you to get ready for our Christmas card photo." Vin blinked, looking at him in disbelief. "John, I know I've got some mental issues, but it's October." John laughed. "Yeah, I know, but you know how Mom is. She likes doing the Christmas stuff early. Ben, you're in it too." Ben looked up from the dresser, half smiling as he folded some clothes. "Of course I am. Can't miss the family photo." John stepped fully into the room, tapping his watch dramatically. "This is a full-day thing. So Ben, pack extra feeds, diapers, and wipes. We're heading out soon." Vin groaned softly but couldn't hide the small smile forming on his face. For once, the idea of a long family day didn't sound so bad. As Vin sat on the edge of the bed while Ben packed the diaper bag, Max leaned against the doorframe with a smirk. "Hey," Max said, lowering his voice a little. "Word of advice, Vin, don't piss Mom off today, trust me." Vin looked up, half grinning. "What's she already in Christmas mode?" Max rolled his eyes. "She's been in Christmas mode since September. She's got matching sweaters, lights, and a whole photo shoot plan. Just smile and do what she says." Ben chuckled, closing the bag with a snap. "You two better behave, or I'll put both of you in matching diapers for the photo." Vin laughed, shaking his head. "No thanks, Daddy Ben. I'll smile, I promise." "Good," Ben said with a wink. "Now let's go before Mom comes up here herself." Sam's voice echoed from downstairs, sharp and firm. Ben, I don't care about Vin's disability. 3 times diaper change, Vin. Show up in 20 minutes or I'll drag both of you there myself, disability or not." The room went silent. Ben sighed softly. "We're on it, Sam." John snorted. "Told you." Vin gave a nervous laugh. "Yeah, I believe you now." The photo setup was chaos. Lights, cameras, and a pile of Christmas sweaters covering the couch. Sam paced near the tree, her arms crossed tight. "Max," she barked, "call your damn dad, he's freaking late." Max pulled out his phone, sighing. Yeah, I'm on it." John leaned close to Vin and muttered under his breath, "Unless she wants you to talk, don't say a word." Vin smirked quietly, tugging at the edge of his red sweater. "Trust me, I learned that the hard way." Ben crouched beside him to fix his collar, his tone steady and soft. "You look great, kiddo. Just hang in there a little longer, okay?" Vin nodded, feeling Ben's hand rest gently on his shoulder, the one calm thing in a house full of holiday noise and family chaos. The front door opened just as the photographer started setting up the lights. Billy walked in, adjusting his tie and looking exhausted. "Sorry, work stuff ran late," he said, setting his phone down on the table. Sam didn't miss a beat. "Stop being dramatic and put on the damn sweater, Billy." Ben snorted quietly, trying not to laugh as he straightened Vin's shirt. Max looked away, grinning. "Told you she's in full Christmas mode," he whispered. Billy sighed, pulling the bright green sweater over his head. "This thing itches like crazy." "Good," Sam said, clapping her hands. "Now everyone stand still and smile before I lose my mind." Vin glanced up at Ben and whispered, I think Mom's scarier than the hospital nurses. Ben chuckled softly. You're not wrong, kiddo. The camera flashed again and again. Vin blinked, squinting at the bright lights. How much more of this? He groaned. Will, standing near the tripod, checked the camera screen. Just a few more, Vin. Hang tight, buddy. Ben shifted his weight with a sigh. Vin needs a change, and honestly, I need to use the bathroom. Sam snapped her head around, eyes wide. Quiet, nobody move until I get the perfect shot. The whole room froze. Max tried not to laugh. John muttered under his breath, Man, this is why Christmas photos are a full-contact sport. Vin smirked tiredly, leaning against Ben's side. If we survive this, Daddy, I want cookies. Ben smiled, rubbing his shoulder. Deal, kiddo, but only if we make it through the next 12 pictures alive. Ben leaned down to Vin, whispering under the camera flashes. Will, change Vin already. I've needed to use the bathroom since 6 pictures ago. Will gave a sheepish grin. Yeah, I was hoping Sam wouldn't notice yet. Vin giggled quietly, covering his face. Daddy Ben, you're hilarious and gross. Sam waved a hand sharply. Quiet, nobody move, I said perfect shots. Ben chuckled, shaking his head. Just a few more pics, Vin. Then we get you changed and maybe sneak a bathroom break for me. Vin leaned against him, smiling tiredly. Deal, but after Daddy, cookies better exist. Will finally lifted Vin carefully, whispering, Okay, let's get this done fast. The flashes continued, but now at least Ben could feel a tiny bit of relief knowing the diaper change was finally coming. When the last flash went off, Sam finally dropped her hands. Okay, done. Merry early Christmas, everyone. A collective groan of relief filled the room. Ben exhaled. Thank God, I thought I was gonna explode. Max laughed. You almost did, dude. Will carried Vin down the hall. Come on, little man, let's get you changed before you start a protest. Vin relaxed as Will laid him down on the bed, humming softly. Finally, Vin said with a grin. I thought Mom was gonna make me pose forever. Ben came out of the bathroom a few minutes later, looking 10 pounds lighter and far more relaxed. Now that's better. Sam poked her head in, half smiling despite herself. You boys done making a mess? Almost, Ben said, wiping his hands. Vin's clean, I'm human again, and your Christmas mission is complete. Vin giggled. Can we have cookies now? Sam rolled her eyes but smiled. Fine, cookies, milk, and no more pictures till December. Everyone cheered softly as the tension melted away. Vin leaned against Ben's chest, warm and content. Crumbs on his fingers and a small smile on his face. For once the house was quiet, just laughter, cookies, and family. Ben leaned back on the couch, still nibbling on a cookie, and looked over at Vin and Will. You know what? He said, half laughing, half serious. Next year I'm using Vin's diapers myself. I'm not joking. Vin's eyes went wide before he burst out laughing. Daddy Ben, you would. Will nearly spit out his drink. Oh, I believe him, he said, grinning. After the way Sam runs these photo shoots, I might need a pack too. Ben shrugged, deadpan. At least then I won't miss a single shot waiting for the bathroom. Sam shot him a mock glare from the kitchen. Don't even start with that talk, Benjamin. Max and John cracked up, and even Sam couldn't help but smirk. Vin giggled, wiping cookie crumbs from his cheek. Next year, we all wear diapers and Christmas sweaters, a family tradition. Ben chuckled, leaning over to kiss the top of Vin's head. You know what, kiddo? You might be onto something. Will stretched and laughed. This is light work, Vin. Just wait till the 24 days leading up to Christmas. Vin blinked. You're joking, right? John shook his head, groaning. I wish, dude. She's got a whole calendar of things planned. Matching pajamas, decorations, movie nights, the works. Vin slumped back against Ben's chest, muttering, Never mind. Group home and John and Alan were better. The room went quiet for a second, then Ben ruffled Vin's hair gently. Hey, no they weren't, he said softly. You're home now. Crazy or not, this is your family. Vin looked up at him, half smiling. Yeah, guess it's the good kind of crazy. Ben chuckled, exactly. Will grinned from the couch. And just think next time you'll be ready for the photo chaos. Vin groaned. Only if Daddy Ben wears the diapers too. Everyone laughed, the tension fatting into warm, familiar noise, the kind of chaos that, deep down, felt like home. John smiled from across the room. Vin, now you and Ben are part of the Wilkinson family. No take-backs. Vin smiled, tired but happy. Promise. John nodded. Promise. Ben hugged Vin close. Looks like we're stuck with them, kiddo. Vin giggled softly. Good, I like being stuck. The Christmas lights twinkled, the laughter faded, and for the first time in a long while, Vin felt truly home.